wish it was that simple. All my friends, they don't know what it's like, what it's like, what it's like, what it's like. What it's like. I love this song.
I'm at a party I don't wanna be at, and I don't ever wear a suit and tie. Wondering if I can sneak out the back. Nobody's even looking me in my eyes. Then you take my hand, finish my drink, say shall we dance? Hell yeah. You know I love you, did I ever tell you? You make it better like that. Don't think I fit in at this party. Everyone's got so much to say. Yeah, I always feel like I'm nobody. Who wants to fit in anyway? 'Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear. Yeah, you're making me feel like maybe I am somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. 'Cause I don't care, long as you just hold me near. You can take me anywhere. You're making me feel like I'm loved by somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. We're at a party we don't wanna be at, trying to talk but we can hear ourselves. Read your lips, I'd rather kiss them right back. With all these people all around, I'm crippled with anxiety, but I'm told it's where I'm supposed to be. You know what? It's kinda crazy 'cause I really don't mind when you make it better like that. Don't think we fit in at this party. Everyone's got so much to say. Yeah, when we walked in I said I'm sorry, but now I think that we should stay. 'Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear. Yeah, you're making me feel like maybe I am somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. 'Cause I don't care, long as you just hold me near. You can take me anywhere. Yeah, you're making me feel like I'm loved by somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah.
Hello and welcome everybody to another stream here on the Welsknight Patreon server. So, welcome everybody. I see I have a few people in chat. Hello Fabian, how are you doing? So today the goal is of course some terraforming, and we are standing and looking at the village that I have created, but it's not officially out yet, so shh, don't do any spoilers. Don't do any spoilers. So today we need to cover up the iron golem farm. So that's gonna be our project today. We're gonna build a mountain right around here. Let's see how long it takes. So let me just expand a little things or two so I can actually see your messages. Yeah, it's late here as well. It's 1:30, but thank you so much for popping in. Hey, everybody needs their crafting tables, right? We need our crafting tables. Oh, so we will just need some few dirt and some stone to get started. But you know what? I actually did a command. So let me type this in chat. So hopefully Nightbot will remember that. Let's see if it works. I have not yet settled for a name for this village, but let's go take a look at it. You get a crafting table and you get a crafting table. So yeah, we're just walking through. So this is a sneak peek for you guys. This is gonna go, this is my episode 5 time-lapse video, where basically all of this is gonna be created. And what we're doing now will also be a part of it. We will have like a massive time-lapse episode. So I can't wait for that to actually be done. So that's why we're doing the streams, so I don't get lonely. And yay! Oh man. So yeah, there are plenty of bookcases. all of the bookcases are mainly from trading. So they are so much for trading. Yeah, Fabian, so thank you so much for just like showing up here, even though you are gonna go to bed. So that's just a sneak peek. It's not totally finished. So, but yeah. So today we'll be doing the mountain over here. So I hope everything is working fine with the stream. That like the subs are working today. It should be working. I did a massive like upgrade, so I hope that I don't miss anybody. I really hope. But yeah, let's get started. I have started my recording as well. So we need to build up, and I'm thinking that maybe halfway up here. Let's just get the beginnings of it. Gonna be using quite the amounts of dirt. So we will just create a basic template of the walkway now. So let's start by doing an outline. That way we can actually go back in and see if we need to alter anything. So let's just. But anyways, how has your day been, Fabian? Has it been nice? Has it been comfy? I reckon it's been a little bit hot, maybe. I think we will go up that way, yeah. So we will just raise it to go this way. And then let's have this part. So we're just doing... Oh, oops, that was the wrong thing. So, there we go. So we're just doing like the outlines. That way we can more easily come back in and work in with the details. So you see, so last stream we did this project over here, and it turned out really good. It's the bay of the city. And I really like how it turned out. I really like it. So, whoop, down we go. And let's get rid of the crafting tables. Yeah, I know we're just gonna let them despawn. Oh, Typhoon has joined. So yeah, I'm still new to all of this this streaming, so if you guys have any suggestions with anything, not everything, but please let me know so I can maybe change it or look more into it. Oh yeah, maybe we should also do the templates over here. So like doing templates is just like a very easy way to know where you want to go, and I use it a lot. So it makes it so much more easy to look where you need to terraform. And it's a step-by-step process, just like painting. So I kinda want like a two-way passage here. So we're just gonna build up this side. Maybe we can actually... No, we're not gonna take it all the way. I mean, I think I want to curve it a little bit more. So inside of this area, we're just gonna fill it out. Yeah, I think that will work. I think this general view will work. So like so. And we can start filling in this area with dirt. So today my day has been a little bit up and down. If you are not updated with me, I am from Denmark. So that means that when we enter this month, we actually entered the unofficial like Pride month. So in Denmark, we're like all the shops are starting to sell all of these merchandise products like rainbow Starbucks and everything, and I think it's so cute. And we are in Denmark. The Pride month Pride week is actually in 2 weeks, I think. So yeah. I've been having my day just going around with my friends, enjoying like the good weather we have here at the moment. So currently it's like 20 degrees Celsius. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So we are enjoying it definitely. So there we go. So now we got like our basic template, but I can already see that we are massively down. So we need to add some stuff. So on this side it needs to be a little bit fine. Streaming currently. Doing some nice terraforming. So yeah. So we need to add like details here. So we can just add this, and we need to also ask tie. So yeah, I think we will go about here. Just add a bunch of like, yeah. So let's add just that little bit, like so. Yeah, so I could start seeing, like you see down here, it was not climbing as fast as I wanted. We just add. We had the template, and now we knew how to add in all the details. That's basically just what we're doing now. So I also have found a new playlist for us to hear. This is called let me check, let's see, Wake Up and Smell the Coffee. And I like my little coffee, so need to keep hydrated while I stream. So yeah, I think this looks decent. Oops, and we are already getting hit. So you see how it curves? Yeah, I really wanted that curvy feel, but I don't wanted it to be too curvy, if that makes sense. So here I actually want like a broad, basically like a broader version of a plains, like very like a plainy-esque feeling. So if I add in a few of these, go. And now we go over here. Let's look at the distance. I think just to have our... Wow, how is that going to work? Tie. So we're just adding in, like again, like a perimeter for where we want to hit it. And it's, yeah. So now we have like a pretty good... Ah. You broke my heart a million times, can count the ways I've made you cry. So I just want to, forgot to add my promotion into another. Terraforming time. Terraforming time. There we go. I think I've spammed it enough now. Now I will close this again and we'll get back to it. So let's grab some more dirt. Just grabbing the dirt. So we add in some more textures to the area again. More layering. So you see how I'm taking it one step at a time, making perimeters by perimeters. Basically making myself be able to look at. Also so you guys can see where my brain thinks stuff needs to be. So there we go. Actually like that much better. Yeah, I think I like it like that. I like it like that. And let's add in kind of like this curve up here that we need to hit. And yeah, and it actually is so good with that. So we can go back down here, add in more. So we just add in more and more dirt. This is why I wanted to bring you guys along, so we can have a chat. So it's not just me looking at dirt being placed all the time. Oh, you're not. And I want to make sure there is some decent layering, so it's all not just like one layer of dirt or one layer of grass. So we can also add in different textures along the way. Maybe we will like find some clay or like make one of these area like a clay biome. Then I don't want to go back. Let's get rid of this one. So there we go. There we go. So now we have the basic perimeter, and you can see here, this was just like one of the things that I did in the beginning. But I think we can take out maybe a portion like that, and then add in just like that. Don't be afraid to change up the area that you're working in. It's gonna be looking so good when you are done doing stuff. When you're done making all the basic perimeters and like starting to get the area a little bit more filled in, that's when all the magic starts to happen. So there we go. And yeah, it's a lot of flat right here, but I actually want the flat parts right now. because we're probably not gonna be doing it this time. But let me add in cluster, then I'll explain. So over here we have the other harbor. This is the main harbor, and I want to add in this terraforming layer down here, but I need to figure out my top layer up here, because it's very important that we hit the right dimensions for the mountain, basically. So that's why. And over here we have another kind of mountain we will get back to, but first we need to add it in a lot more like layers. So I'm thinking this needs to extend a little bit, because then we can take the mountain a little bit further out. We can take it like so, I think. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, it's gonna be looking so great. And we got this piece. Let's remove the crafting table. There we go. So, I see we have some viewers. I hope you are enjoying the stream. And I'll take a little bit more. And I'm hoping that you guys are learning a little bit, maybe one or two things about planning terraforming builds. So do we want to take this further up, or do we want to curve this back down again? That's the question. I think maybe we will... So yeah, let's see. Yeah, I think we will add it like that. So let's not fall into the water. So this is just a very lazy like path. So let's actually make it curve like a lot. I want maybe like a curved area over here. So let's see. Oh, we actually are hitting it. So yeah, we hit it. So let's just do it like that instead. There we go. And let's do it like so. So we're just gonna add in some basic frames here. Again, it's probably gonna be a little bit flat, but that's okay. Just adding in the framework, and then we will add in more slides and slopes and different textures into the build. We're doing it in survival, so you know, we need to take it one step at a time. We can't just like fill in the whole area with beautiful stuff. We need to know where to put stuff. And we can soon start doing the mountain. As you can see, we're almost like up on this side, which is why I wanted to slope up this way. It's gonna be a good mountain. I can feel it. It's gonna be a very good mountain. Add in more dirt, and let's add in textures in there. So let's see. There we go. And so we're just framing it again. Like I said, remember to frame in your builds, so it's so much easier to know where to put every specific area. Oh yeah, and Mrs. Welsknight is also on. It's such a nice thing to see Mrs. Wells again here on the server. She's been gone for for a lot of time actually. But that's not her fault. She has a real job that she needs to attend. But she has been missed in her absence here on the server. It's always nice to have a direct line to Welsknight. Okay, are we? No, we are not. And I'm saying direct. We see him. He pops in. We say hello, and he pops out. So yeah. What's so cute, this song? Oh yeah, we need to say hello times 2. And yeah. Nope, that's not the block we wanted to hit. I wanted this lower block. Like so. And yeah, let's add in some grass so it can spread. And I am misclicking a lot. So there we go. And I really want to have this piece of dirt underneath here. Just feel like something is gonna go wrong. And I think we're getting to the point where we hit this area. Yeah, we are. And we're completely out. Let's go grab some more. Oof. Oh wait, that's just the... That was just the music. So yeah, I hope everybody who are currently watching are enjoying the stream and just have something maybe relaxing in the background, or maybe just enjoy listening to the music and a little bit of commentary over it, like I'm doing it. While we are trying to plan out and do a lot of the builds around here. Not builds, actually just the terraforming part. So let's add in just that. And let's go on with the next area, since we want to have this side done in preparation of the mountain that we are probably gonna be building today. Here live on the stream. And let's see. Yeah, let's work it like that. And I can see. Hello, Lee. You have some terraforming to do on the server. Is it around your beautiful cylinder with amazing stuff inside it? And I'm happy to see you, Lee. I think it's so funny that we both have like so bad of a sleep schedule that we both are like on in the middle of the night. Okay, it's not that I just don't enjoy that one. Okay, so let's just take a quick flyby. Let's get up. Oh yeah, it actually looks so funny with this being so open. Yeah, we're actually becoming American at this point. That's true. And it's so nice with your mountain. You can probably like fit a lot of fun stuff in that. So yeah, now we can just go on this side and basically just add in like lines, or like again line it up. But yeah, if everything like goes right, today I actually got offered a room with in San Diego. It's probably gonna be around $600, but that's fine. But it's the former manager of the area that I'm going to my internship. So it will be like an amazing both learning experience, and I've been told there that there is a college nearby, actually a uni, I think it was, either a college or a uni, that has a lot of like open and free stuff to attend. So maybe I can actually be a college student for a few times. See how it's like to be an American student. And yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's will be an older here. She has been she's gone on pension, so but that's fine. I don't mind. She sounded so sweet in her email. Oh, somebody wants to sleep. Amazing. Okay. That's so funny. That's so funny. I love it, like when one player tries to sleep and then another like goes out of the bed because nobody wants to sleep, and then like it's just a vicious cycle. There we go. Okay, so I don't want to actually do more over here because I have a plan with this lower area going up and left. So we will leave that for now.
I might lose my mind. Waking when the sun's down.
So now we will grab some stone.
Waiting for the calm down. The streets for me.
Oh, and how amazing am I at hitting the reset time? Good job on me, I see. So we need some cobblestone and some dirt. Not dirt, cobblestone and some stone. It's gonna be our basic colors. Just like that. Should we? No. Let's do this mountain first. So let's take a look. So that needs to come to terms with its removal, and we do it like so. So let me remember to keep an eye on the time. So this is actually something we did last time, and I think maybe we can bend it in our direction. So if I maybe take it like that. So a good way to just bend it is actually just to do what I'm doing here. Just add a few blocks going to the side, and that will give it the curvature that you need for the build. So just like that. And let's see, it's very flat here, and that's a slab. Let's jump up and just add some textures here and there. Let's add 2 slabs. It's just this process. So I'm currently running replay mod, and it really doesn't like it when the server like closes. So I need to be. I got a pot of coffee. Yeah, I just made like a pot of coffee before I started streaming. I knew I maybe had some. I would probably need it, I thought. So let's just add in the details a little bit. Don't need to do too much right now because we need to make sure that this side is compatible with this one here on the side. So let's add in some curvature. So the curvature we made here, we're just gonna take it down, like all the way to where we are building. So that's like that, right? I think. Yeah, it is. So now we can go back in and replace a few blocks like this and that. Just take our time, look where we can add in detail and where we can add in textures for the area. Hello, William. How are you doing? Yeah, Minecraft is so peaceful. And I found this very cozy waking up in the morning coffee rhythm for the stream. Happy to see you. It's the first time I've seen you in my stream, William. So I hope you have a good day and I hope you will enjoy. We are currently doing some terraforming here and I'm giving some tips and tricks here on the Welsknight Patreon server. So we're just adding in details for the sloped area before we go on to do the big project, which is to hide this this 3-layered iron golem farm inside a mountain. So let's go down. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Yeah, I like it. It's very nice. It's very it's smooth. You don't really notice, and that's the point of it. You don't really notice that there's a way to the left here. So you did it to hide your AFK fish farm. That sounds a lot like that was the theme last season, with people building so big and being carried away to hide their AFK fish farms. So there we go. Okay, so one of the main issues here is we need to be very careful of how we actually go about. As you can see, this is the spawning, and it actually goes out 4 blocks, so we need to be very careful. And I think I will take this stone line back, and we have a little bit of block, that's fine. So we need to figure out, first of all, we need to figure out height. Because it needs to be 4 blocks up there. So let's start by doing that. Let's find the center, that's here, and let's just go up to above their head. And I think we will be safe to assume that the iron golems will not start spawning outside of this area. So that will be our guideline. Let's get down from here. And I'm lagging. Go. So there will be a reset in maybe 2 minutes, I think. So in that time we will be careful of what we do. So let's actually go around all the 4 sides. So this is the main problem of trying to hide it, because it's an active spawner. So if I make it too close, iron golems will actually spawn. But this one, I know, since it's a little bit far away, it can go a little bit in here. That's just the mechanics. Because it's around the villagers and not around the zombie. So like so. And let's get over to the next side. So as you can see, this one has so much more wiggle room, and you can see how I curved it this way. So I actually wanted it to be very steep on this side, but curve towards that side over there. Which is why I curved it so much over here. So we can do that. So yeah, looks like we will soon be hitting the... Actually, if I just do that, then we can wander a little bit about. Because that's the main reason I'm afraid of the reset, is because it's gonna actually mess up with the replay mod. Because this will go into a very large time lapse that we're doing here in the server. So I don't think there's someone will be crying if they miss that I'm doing this pillar right here as a scaffolding for myself. So let's go at that one. Let's just get over there. Where is it? It's... Yeah, we are centered. We can go a little bit in. There we go. Yep, you just hit the bullseye. So that's actually the reason why. So if we take a quick look when I have taken away the dirt pillar, we can take a quick flyby. So that's a natural spawned island. That's a natural spawned island. This one over here. These smaller ones. The one over here. And underneath of here, right here, that's the only spawnable spaces on top. And it's such a little area that I didn't need to clear so much. And I knew that I was gonna do a giant time lapse. Giant terraforming project for my base. So I knew that I didn't want to have to go all around and terraform and build around mountains and everything. I wanted it to be 100% like self-built. And since there's only 1 minute, I think we can take a small coffee break. Grab the coffee mug and just a little bit of coffee. So yeah, and there we go. So now we just wait. Time to wait. So you're trying not to flatten the area. Oh, and we can get back on and start the recording. So yeah, last time you did, like, you flattened out a huge base and then you ended up covering it with a lot of buildings, which, so I'm not totally in love with the city, but you know, everybody starts a place. I'm very good at terraforming, but doing all of the houses, that's my main problem. And if we take a look, you know, I know I can do a lot better, but I wanted it to keep it very the same style. So you see some of the houses are like really weird, and the tower wasn't planned as well. So maybe like in the future, a future episode, maybe we will do like, okay, let's actually sleep because there is so many. Fast before anybody joins. Everybody joins. Quick. We have one sleep. One person sleep. We did it! Yeah. So I'm currently only sitting at 6,800 minutes played. Yeah. Like I said, Lee, as well, I hope that you also are enjoying my streams and like my the help that I'm trying to give to everybody who are new or maybe are a bit more advanced in doing terraforming. Okay, we need to hit that up there. Okay, so let's start. How much? Okay. So another thing I like to work with is the adaptation of depth. So let's imagine that we have a huge wall over here on the right. Left, that's left. Right, or is it? To the left. So when I come down here, okay, we will have a natural small gap here. And then it just widens. So we can actually take it like so. Just add that. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah. So in my mind, I'm just imagining like the floor here. You can see how much immersiveness it gives, how much space you can actually generate just by doing that. So yeah, and I like it the way that it goes down over here now. It's like that. So it's just remove this so we don't confuse it. So yeah, William, if you're still in the chat, I hope you are enjoying it, as well as all you other amazing people who stopped in, checking out the video. So this is a very old trick that I taught you guys to do here on the cliffs. We're gonna replicate it on this side and use another technique on the other. So what I'm doing is I'm creating these very straight, very forward lines. So you see how this is a very like straight line? Just wants to add like 4 or 5, like this needs to be a little bit further, or a little bit longer. So just adding a little bit will add into the whole effect of this area. And because we're trying to do a mountain, we can add in different elements to it. So some parts of mountains are actually like sometimes very steep, which we can make this side. And as you can see, we are not even hitting this one, and it doesn't matter because that's not our waypoint. Oh, and you see, we figured out that that is not an okay, but like an okay spot to hit. So let's get over here and let's take it back by 1. And see, this is why I am planning it right now. As you can see, I forgot to add in right here. So that would also have occurred over here. I would definitely think that that would occur. So now what was I talking about? So a very easy terraforming thing you can do is get to the lowest point, which we have right down here, and then just add up to the same level everywhere. Like just go around and add in every place, just so you hit it. So just now you see how you can start to see the mountain forming. You can see like the cliffs starting. And remember, this is the first stage. Now here we can see I have placed another line here. So what I will do is I will create a basic shape going behind or on top, just working my way around, hitting some of the areas where I wanted to go a little bit more in, like here. And here I just want to add in that, just so we get that more curvature. And right here we will go that way, and just keep like being behind. And now we do the same, so we add in 3 now, 1, 2, 3, and we just simply place in all of the stone on top of like where we want to place the mountain. And again, you see how we have a line here. So we will do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a 5 high. And this one I'm gonna be doing a little bit like this. The reason why we covered the back here is for future terraforming. And we need to be very careful, because I can see that we are going close. So we just need to be careful. And it was 5, so like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So if we start seeing iron golems spawning here on this side of the mountain, we need to do something about it. But we will take it when we hit that. And you can see I made a error over here. We're just gonna take this away. And let's see, we have the 3 here. Let's add in that again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So that's just what we're gonna replicate. And I think I will not be taking it further in. I want it to be a little bit more steep, so I'm gonna place it on top of here, just to be safe. And I think, yeah, 2 will be a very good, like, size here. So again, this is just the shell for this part of the mountain. We will go in and add in a lot more detail afterwards. So here we're doing 3. And sometimes just doing random, like where you don't plan the size of the mountain is the funniest one to do. So again, since we're so close, I don't want to put an extra layer, just to be sure. Okay, and now we're here on the top. Let's just add in this layer. Let's delete that one. Let's jump down. So we haven't taken a look at this yet. Let's see. So can you already start to see what I talked about? Let me go in just, or is it 12 maybe? No. F10. I want the like slow. Oh, I don't know right now. But yeah, so you can see how we have created this layering over here with a lot of like smooth out edges. So you can see where here is where we added like more of it, and that creates kind of like this shapiness of the mountain. And that's where we can go back in. For example, just that's why we're doing the background. You see, we just break maybe that block, and that's how we will create a lot of the textures and shapes. And again, right here, you see how the mountain is hatched. You just get this very natural curve. So here, it's a little bit too steep, so I'll just add in my natural like handiwork. So something like that. Yeah. And again, that block is annoying me. So that's also like a thing that you can work with. It's like, where does it go up and where does it go down? So right now we just have this, but that's okay. But I like it a little bit better now. And we are actually almost out of durability, but that's gonna take that at that time. Otherwise we're just gonna use the fortune pickaxe. So let's get another view from over here. Yeah, so this is again just a basic shape, and you can see if I use my mouse, see right here we can add just one block here, 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 2 blocks, one there, one up here and here. And then we will have created a much smoother surface. But again, that's for another time. So I want to get a basic shape over here. So I want this to be a little bit more curved inwards. So we need to do something like that. But it still needs to like go up. So I haven't really done like curved. Yeah, that's not working. That's definitely not working for me. So we're gonna add in a little bit more shape to it. And I can see we have another problem. We will take care of that. So just like that. I think this will add in. Yeah, so this has just that little bit of curvature over here. And it's just to create something for us to work with. So let me I think this will actually be better if we have a diagonal line. So I'm just gonna take a corner right here, and I'm just gonna work myself up, and this is where we do another technique, which is where we jump up and we place stone alongside the edges like so, because again this is where the steep part is, so we want this to be a little bit more easy to transfer into. And I can see we're already above, so let's go. So the iron golems can spawn again. Let's not hit you. Why? I'm so afraid of hitting it. And then will it see it? It will walk off. Let's just don't think about it. Let's not think about it. So the reason why I wanted to do this is actually now we have a shape down here. See how we have this jagged shape up here? We can always go in and define some more lines there, but we are roughly around here as well. So here we can... So this is what I meant by the sloping part. Ah, yeah. So we need to definitely take a look over there. So right now we just do this slopey thing. And we definitely need to be sure we are not in the reach of that. So this is the tricky part. Haven't really tried to do this before, so it's the first time for me. And let's do the same for the other one. Again, every time you do terraforming, just add in some like lines for you to work around. So you know where to go or where not to go. So let's see, can we push you off, Mr. Iron Golem? Bye. I'm a good person, I promise. I'm a good person. You know how I'm a good person? Because I give out crafting tables. Because I finally got Nightbot as well to work, hopefully. So let's see if he wakes up in chat. He did, yay! You get a crafting table and you get a crafting table. Okay, so let me show you guys why. So you see how we have this very natural line here around? We could also, you know, do one on the other side. But I want to focus on this particular side of the mountain now. So having that line, we can start in adding curvature from this side of the mountain. And how will I ever manage to make curved areas? Well, it's very simple. You just only add one block of stone and then proceed. We are having iron golems spawn inside. So it's definitely not the perfect solution to this problem, but it will work. So again, we will just add in this slopey design. And over here we will have it a bit more gradual. And maybe I can actually do... I just got an idea. So what if we do a line, like I told you about, but we're doing it going this way. So we kind of have to follow this line over here. So, good thing I had that. Yeah, so now we can fill in this spot, and if we go over here, yeah, you see how we have more easy accessible like areas to hit now. So we can go in again and just add in the 1 layers of everything. And again, I also wanted to have this steeper, and at some points have these flat bits. I think we add a flat bit here. So yeah, add a flat bit here. And come back in. So again, so I would like to take a moment and just say thank you guys so much for coming in and just showing up to my stream. I hope you are enjoying it, are entertained, or just using me as a filler in the background. I appreciate everything, and I appreciate just you being here. It means that I'm at least not talking to myself while I'm trying to do all of this. So here we go. We just add in more and more lines that we can follow. And this is where like some of the more rough areas are gonna be visible. So if I'm doing anything badly over here, it's gonna be showing. There we go. And Bob the building inspector did decide to show up today as well. So there was also a reason why I chose to have it like this over here. Okay, let me explain it once I get more stone. Whoop, try to get the chicken. So, over here, from this perspective now, it will generate a more curved look, while if we go down here, you have another viewpoint. And this is just adding in like this small amount of like viewpoints in your build, like interesting points where your eyes are like drawn to. So let's add some stone here. So like that. And we have a lot of actually space, so we can add in stuff like that. And it's very easy stuff you at home can do. If we add in more, we can do more detail. And we're just gonna... There we go. So again, just we can go in and add these curved bits that will add in some curvature into our very steep mountain. And it's definitely something that will need readjustment when we get back to it. So we can do stuff like that. And let's just add stone upon stone. There we go. And now we can add some textures to the top up here. So don't worry, we will be adding more detail into the build. This is just again to create the basic shape and generate like the world. So right here I don't like how it's so straight looking. So what if we go down here, add something like that? Just add a little bit of weird structures so we can break up the pattern. Yeah. No, it doesn't look that bad actually. Just as it is. But you see how now we have this lower portion of the mountain before we start to actually come up. And I don't think we will be needing that. So yeah, I think let's just keep a ring of at least 2 around it. And we need to say hello to everybody who's joined. And let's go down. Let's see how it looks from the ground down here. Oh, we actually forgot to add the part that we were actually gonna be looking at. But let's see if we go up. So la da 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 da. Look at me, I'm just somebody. Oh, look at this. I'm drawn to this specific area. Oh, wonder what's up this way. Let me walk through. Oh, the mountain curves. There's a path this way. What leads this way? Ooh, and you see how we can just add in more. So I can just add in like that, forcing this as well. We can just do that, and I will do that. So kind of like looks a bit like that going that way, and it looks very plain over here.
I've always been a part of those cool kids. I don't paint the way that you know.
Yeah, just add in something that breaks up all the areas. There we go. So now we have another side done. For now. And when I said curved in the beginning, that was it wasn't exactly like that, but I actually liked how it ended up. Now we'll combine the two things that we just talked about. So we're just gonna add some blocks that are going steep up and some that are not. Let's see. So yep. So this side will have this side here will be like we did on that side. So let's go through that process again. Talk about how we did it and why we did it. But you see how natural curved this mountain actually looks. Except for right there. Let's actually hit the block. It's that block. Yeah. And then one there. And let's jump back. Whoop-de-doo. Added so much more. Just around here. Just taking a quick stretch. Do-do-do. Oh. Oh, that's nothing. Something just popped up. Whoops. Let me close that. There we go. So where's the lowest point? Yeah, we got a problem, guys. So that one up is detecting that area right there. That is not the best solution right now. But no, let's just start and create the mountain over here. So we will join that side in the blockage. And I don't think this side will end up being this tall, but let's just go with it for now. And let's add in... There we go. Yeah, we definitely need to do some touch-up over here. What about if we just do it like that, maybe? So, like so, right? Yeah. So, I'm just gonna add one block. Every time there is something, I'm just gonna add a block behind it. And some of them, we're just gonna add in a block on top of it. Like this one. Let's see how this. Yeah, and you see, this is not very good, but it's a start. It's a start. Don't judge it so far. Let's say hello to the weatherman. The weatherman. Coming out to you live from the weather. Right now we are doing the weather. How's the weather? The weather is the weather. So let's just do it like so. Add in one more there. So combining different types of terraforming techniques makes it so the terrain is also looking interesting, and like, and you get people to question like how you made certain points in your build. I actually want to keep that more. I can already tell that that's gonna be slower, so I'm just gonna do that. That needs to be higher. So let's go take a look. Let's see if we made some major error. So far, it's actually looking pretty okay. Yeah, I think we will keep it like that for now. Let's take a aerial view. Yeah. So yeah, let's do 4 here, even though it's not what we have anywhere. This will help so much, I think. And let's add it mostly behind and then out here. So this technique I recently rediscovered because I was trying to do a plateau for a friend, and this technique is really good at making these very straight lines that kind of like the Mesa plateau has here in the game. And it felt nice just discovering like these old types of building techniques. Yeah, so right here we just add in different layerings. Just gonna do the terraforming process already here while we are at it. So I just pick some random areas, some random spots that will get the overhaul. Basically where I take away the stone. So let's jump up there. So like so. Just adding like that one block here and there. Here we just add in the stone. And let's hope that the iron golem doesn't keep on spawning inside the block or outside of it. Yeah, I can see you, golem. Gollum, why are you there?
One sip, bad for me. One hit, bad for me. One kiss, bad for me. But I give in so easily. And no thank you.
Okay, so let's see if we can do that. Can do this. Just need some crafting tables, right?
And what's wrong with that? Boy, oh boy, I love it when I fall.
So we need to readjust this area.
And what's wrong with
Can we push you through there?
boy, I love it when
Yep.
I fall for that. I'm
Let's remove the crafting tables.
but I'm weak. But I'm weak. And what's wrong with that?
Oh, and we're running out of ender pearls as well. Okay, so right here we need to thicken it, like so.
We fall again. We fall for that. Can't
So
wait
let's just add.
again. We fall for that. Wake up.
It's not, let's just do this, just to make sure that over this direction. I'm wondering what the weather actually needs his trident for. And again, now we have. So you see how we have this very straight line and this very like curvy line. And it's just good to have some different textures. And with that made, let's go check it from the ocean. And I don't have a boat, so we're just gonna think that we are a boat. Whoopsie. Oh, look at that. So, since we don't have anything on it yet, it just blends in so well. It blends in with this part down here so well. But I can see a lot of janky lines and also just straight lines like this one and up here. But I'm thinking that we will end up around here. So let's see if we can get away. We'll land next to the bookshelves. Okay, I was actually a little bit afraid that we might have accidentally not been doing time lapse of that, because all of this is just a sneak peek for my episode 5-ish. I hope that I can create this very large, amazing time lapse for you guys of all of this being built in like 15 minutes. Like days of work, 15 minutes. Sounds reasonable, right? It's just amazing. Doing like all the time lapses. Love it so much, but it sometimes takes a lot of time, like this one, because it's so much about the area that I want to create, and I'm following like a basic idea I have. Okay, so right here I just want to add in some different stuff. And you see how we have created all of that now. So again, we go up doing the not so easy way of doing it, where you go back and forth. Oh, that's the beacon. There is the beacon. That's correct. Grammatic correctness. So yeah, so if you are watching later on after the stream has ended, just want to thank you guys for also watching, because I know some of you are. So I want to thank you guys for watching the replays of, not replays, I mean the catch up streams afterwards. It means a lot. I can see it in my view time that you guys are enjoying the streams, even though it's not live. So thank you guys so much for that. And thank you to all who have been supporting me in the few days, like the last few days, by just keeping me up with my good mood and everything. It means a lot. It means definitely a lot. But yeah, let's get back to business. So we're just gonna create some lines again. And it's starting to become dark. So I want this, again here we are using another technique. This is what I would like to call a line technique, where you do lines stacked on lines. That's kind of like, but you see how now we can basically see how the mountain curves to this direction, which is what I actually want. But I also want it to be accepted for what it is, a mountain. So we need to do like proper mountainy stuff as well. So like here, for example, we're gonna add in, so it goes the other direction. And add in more here, add in some little bit there, and basically just go up and take this down the hill, just like Jack and Jill ran down the hill. And again, you don't need to follow the lines that you have prescribed to yourself when you did the base frame. Everything is about just like coming up with a curve or coming up with an idea while you're doing it, and just seeing how that actually works. Like right here, instead of hiding this away, I'm just gonna add in that and add in this one. So we create a new baseline for the mountain. Yeah. Woohoo! Woohoo, we did it! We did it, guys! Or girls. So now we have the baseline of the mountain. It's not that big over here. That's all gonna change. So we need a bunch more stone, I see. Post model, what's that? Oh, GG. Well then. Welcome to Creeperland. So this is a good time to say, remember to light up your areas, guys. I don't do that myself, as you can see. Now we have to redo our terraforming. Good thing, then we just get more practice, right? Okay, let's go collect it. Down below, in the mountain soar. Let's get back up again. Let's see if we can get people to sleep. Maybe that's a thing that needs to happen. Not stone slabs. Don't need the stone slabs yet. Still doing just the base. Yeah, we need the hello phone. So we're just gonna go sleep. I did it. Yay. So how to do the mountain top? So let me talk about. So right now we have a ring, right? Let me do a ring real quick. This is just a 3x3 real quick ring. So what we can do is we can take these corners, whoops, and do kind of like this, and then take that corner as well, and go up like that. And then, of course, you know, following the other corners all the way up. Or we can do where we, let's take this down, where we, let's just imagine it again. This is just, okay, let's just do a quick one. There we go. It needs to be a little bit larger. There we go. Or we do this kind of thing. Whoops. Where we take it randomly, and like some places will then be more, and just gradually. So we need to think about like what kind of, or I need to think about what kind of way we need to go with it. Hello, Daniel. So unfortunately, this is Welsknight Patreon server. You have to be a patron of Welsknight, and you need to be a patron of $10 or more to join. Unfortunately, but the community is great. So if you ever think about joining a community, come join. It's gonna be fun. But welcome to the stream. We've been going for around an hour and a half, and I'm almost out of my coffee. We're currently doing the mountain for the base, and I think I will do the cross design. The first one I showed you. So should we end it here? Or should we end it there? Or should we actually just maybe... Or here's a question for the chat. Should we do it so you can actually walk up it later on? Where we add in like a walkway up? Because then we can do like a flat bit. And while you guys are thinking about that, let me go create the shape I want. So this is just random shapes that I want to have. So there we go. Let's add in a little bit more peak to it. I put all my songs into a tape. All my words you held inside. Yeah, you see how? And I don't think you ever even listened to them once. I understand. Waiting around, still halfway hopeful that you'll show. You said you'd call. Then are we just adding in like ways that the mountain will curve? And again, I wanted it to curve a little bit more towards this area. There we go. But are we dying? Hello, Thomas. Hello, Thomas Dewey. How are you doing? Oh my god. Hello and welcome to the building of the mountain. We're currently doing the mountain here on my Welsknight Patreon server build. Terraform the mountain. How are you doing? Grab a seat, grab a drink, and stay for a while. If you enjoy, please consider doing something with it. I appreciate whatever you figure out. So now we have generated that side. So now I think I will go a little bit more. Yeah. So the technique that we are using right now, it's basically the idea of creating different templates and generating structures. So thank you so much. So right now we will, let's actually, now that I think about it, let's stop it right here and let's create a circle here, because then we can do something smart. We can actually add a mountain range up here, and later on we can add in maybe like walkways and stuff. So that will be for this side. And let's grab some dirt, because now I got that idea. But yeah, it is improving. It is improving. Every time that... I don't know when was the last time you saw this place, but here's a little sneak peek of actually an episode. But yeah, it definitely needs to be higher up here. So let's get this. And let's just add a few blocks. So let's say that it needs to... Yeah. So there will be like this flat bit right here. Like so. Oh, whew. I just got some gas in my tummy. So now we're just gonna add a little circle. So this is the outer circle that will be on that side. Let's see. Let's try going down here. Let's jump up. So yeah, how's it going, Thomas? Do you have some beverages and everything? Are you enjoying your time that you're spending somewhere in the world? There we go. Oop, that was my face. Not be needing to hit that anymore. So we need to do the straight part here. And just add in a little bit more detail to... So you see how this will just be a little bit of a walkway. So maybe we will add that. So yeah, here we go. So we will have a little bit of a walkway here for a future project in the mountains, I think. This will also generate like a natural barrier up here. Let's go down and let's add in another one. So all of this is just structure. And I think I will do something. I don't know if it's a good idea, but let's try it. You never know. So I'm just adding in this stone so it curves over to this left part. That way when we get to it, we can add it so it joins up over here. You know, this is just an idea. We will have to take a look on how it actually looks when we are a little bit more done with it. Is this yeah, this will become far. Why did I? Oh, so you have one of those like where you can't sleep. Those are not particularly funny to have, especially not when you really try to sleep, then you just can't sleep. So that I think that, yeah, I think that's like it. Just oh, I love this song. No, so today we have been building this walkway to the left up here. We did this part today and this hill. I'm just gonna walk. It's not very much, and we did this natural curve, and we did this side of the mountain today, and all the way around, down here, and everything. We've done that today. And let's go back into the city. Let's see if we can sleep. And while we are sleeping, let me see if I can get some more coffee in my cup. Because it's 2 AM and I really didn't feel like sleeping today. I have had quite the rough day. So just adding a little bit more of my milk that I have right next to me. There we go. And I'm ready. Oh yeah. So yeah, this is definitely gonna be looking so good. So why did we add all of these? So basically we have done this, we haven't textured it. Like you can see, it's very straight liney, and we don't like that. But we really wanted to add these guidelines, these helping lines. And oh yeah, I'm still recording, good. Just need to make sure. And let's. So if we take a look, you can see how the mountain will actually curve. And I think I can show you much better over here. So right now, I can actually see that I can take this and actually take this a lot higher. So this will be the lower point and this will be the higher point. So if we start off by doing this side, if we can get up there, of course. Let's just pick a side. Let's pick this side. This we just add in some details. And this is just random, like thinking where should I place it. It's just like where do I want it to bend a little bit, and then I just add. So how to bend is, let's do this. You see how I took that block? That's because now I can bend the view of the mountain to go like that. And I can show it again here. So if we curve this a little bit, you see now we have that line. So we can... If we fall and hit something, we will probably get our first death here on the server. We are still deathless. Whew. So let's, again, this is a very good way of doing it. Just get one side and add a lot of it. So we will take it down like so. And remove that. Yes. And let's jump back down. And just continue. Nope. At base. So let's see. And let's add a line here. And let's drop this now. See how that worked. And if we try.
Jealous of the way you're happy without me.
Well, so you know, if you make a dirt shop, and it's very, very good that you're helping Joe with his villagers. That's so nice of you. But you know what? If you make a dirt shop, you know who's gonna be your primary customer. But I would definitely say right now I think actually like a diamond per 2 stacks. I think you can get away with that. So that's gonna be the mountaintop. That's gonna be this side's mountaintop. And thank you for being here, by the way. I enjoy all the company that I can get. It's so pleasant. It's both helpful for my English, but as well as me not going insane by talking to myself for 3 hours. Even though some people might say I'm already going crazy. It's definitely not like I'm carrying a stack of crafting tables in my inventory. No. Who would do that? Pointing out a joke from the server. Okay, so while we're here, let's add in the detail. So we just take a few stone away, and now I can jump. And we need to take a look. We dig one down. And everything is about perspective, so you need to think about it. A diamond with 2 stacks of per. What? You were thinking about doing a diamond per 2 stacks, or per. Oh yeah. Okay. So instead of off, it was or, right? Oh. So there we go. But yeah, I'll definitely be buying dirt from all the shops that I can get my hands near. So you know, if you find a really good price for me, then you'll probably have a pretty happy customer. You will have a pretty happy customer. Talking about Stina deaths in chat here on the server. So we're gonna curve this side of the mountain so it goes a little bit more like in this direction. So it leans a little bit more to the left, even though that the top part is right there. It's so it better can connect to this part of it. So now we can do it like that and drop this a few blocks. So now we can have a walkway here and do something funny when that times come. And we also hit this mark. And let's do the last bit before checking a view of the area. But yeah, Thomas, I really hope that you get that up and rolling. There, you know, some people mine the diamonds, some people just sell dirt. To a crazy terraformer like me. I think I've already bought for 200 diamonds worth of dirt and stone. So there's definitely money to be grabbed. For double chest, so I'm doing 10 diamonds for that, but let's say I would say for a double chest. Thinking. Oh, you spent 73 diamonds in about in about an hour the other day. I spent 200 diamonds in 5 minutes the other day. Oh my god, I just got a déjà vu. This is weird. Well, interesting. But I'm feeling strongly that I would say like 10 shulker boxes for the double chest. So that's 20 shells. Thomas, 20 shells. Yeah, let's go down here. Oh yeah. So let me just take this time to explain why there's such a massive difference. You see how textured this top part looks? That's because this down here is using a straight technique where you generate a lot of straight lines, where up here it's all like random, like you have a line here and here and here, okay, going left and going right, going in the center, going in depth here, like this is going inwards and stuff like that. So this looks so much, and right now that just needs to come like way up, and this needs to maybe be a little bit more chunky. Things. Well, I still want to do the trade, so whenever you want, just DM me, and when I'm online and you're online, and let's figure it out. Okay, can we make it? I want to stand right in front of the tunnel. Oh, that was such good. Exactly, Lee. So that's actually so true as well. It makes the curvature and the geological aspect of the earth and the rock. So wait, is that a jelly? I can't remember. Is that? Oh my god! Is that the jelly? That's jelly. That's jelly, right? Hello, crazy biker. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Grab something to drink, grab something to eat, or just stay. I hope you are enjoying your stay. We are currently on the Welsknight Patreon server, doing a mountain project. Yeah, I need to come back to this mountain as well. So now we need to do that part. Right? I think we will. Well, okay, interesting. Yeah. So having the shapes definitely like helps so much when you're doing the mountain. I am doing fine. I'm doing very fine. It's been a very good and bad day, so I was like, I'm just gonna stream and have some fun and enjoy all of my friends and new people who come to my stream. So how has your day been? Have you been up to something bike related? Out on a ride? So yeah, let's add in some stuff over here. Let's add in the details. So again, we just go in, add in different like points of interest, and keep looking back. Like here, add in a texture here, while we add in a straight line here. Grab that down. So yeah, I've had like an up and down day, and it's just so wonderful just to come jump on the Welsknight Patreon server and just enjoy some time spending with all of my friends on here. Just forget about stuff in real life. Just enjoy building and chilling on stream. Oh, that's... Sadly, I don't know a lot about motorcycles, so I can't sadly have that good of a conversation. But what kind? You can always like tell me what kind of motorcycle do you actually have? Like, is it is there like a brand I should know? Like, is it maybe like a Mercedes? I don't know. Taking a guess. Yeah, 2 wheels goes about 70 kilometers an hour. And yeah, now that was a quick side. We didn't do that. There's tons of brands. Oh no. Yeah, and again, you see how that just added in so much texture to the mountain. It's so good. Kilometers an hour. Wait, don't tell me that in Britain are they going miles per hour?
I was lost and uncertain, but my heart was still mine.
I'm sorry.
I was free before I met you.
I'm sorry for your country.
I was broken but free. All
Oh well.
alone in a clear view, but now you are all I
Oh, interesting. Interesting biker.
You can do this to me. Wait a minute, that's not fair.
Okay, we need to add something right here. I think let's add that. So it's just to break up the pattern that we were currently creating.
Why do you have to go and make me like you? This is the feeling I'm not used to.
Yeah, it's basically like Britain is like they want to, you guys want to like keep your like miles per hour and what is it? You have stones, like lips and stones as well, and then you like, so we have these things, but then we also use the metric system, and you just like smile and wave to the rest of like the world.
Now you got me missing you.
I actually know that one. I know Yamaha. Actually, well, I recognize the band. I don't know it, but I know that that it's a very good brand, like a very solid brand. Or what you can say about like those kind of brands.
Getting harder to leave it.
Yeah.
Lips on my lips. Oh, I can't believe it.
So now we did another part of the mountain. This is going so fast right now, and we have a jelly. Hello, jelly. Thank you so much for your subscription, Crazy Biker. That came in. So I just realized something. You did this 5 minutes ago, and thank you so much for subscribing, because now I know my problem. Apparently Streamlabs, like I'm using Streamlabs on the side, like like the pop-up version, and for you to subscribe, I have to accept your subscription, like to do the to do the animation. That's so weird. It's not so that's an easy fix. I now know how to fix my system. Yay! Thank you so much. And yeah, America is like using the imperial system. They were like, no, we don't want to do that. We don't want to use the metric system, except for when we do science stuff, because that's the one thing. Okay, can I just say how amazing that line just looks? Like that line alone just creates such an amazing like side. But yeah, everybody, let's remember to have something to drink. I have my lightly milked coffee, so whoops, keep hydrated. And I actually got a new coffee mug today. It's so I live in Copenhagen, and right now we have an unofficial Pride Month here in Denmark. And I just heard Jelly. And I bought this mug saying "Love is love" with Copenhagen, the city of Copenhagen, which is the capital of Denmark, on it. And it's just so cute. Like, it's such a cute little coffee mug. We don't have these giant celebratory. So, let me actually explain what I'm doing. I just felt so much. So right now I'm curving this, but I don't want to curve it so much that it goes into a straight line like that one. I wanted to keep it in the feeling that it's slowly building up this way. Oh, so yeah. We just add in like a few blocks on top. It's a very easy tip to manipulate the terrain around you. Whoa, I also just saw that we just briefly hit 7 viewers. So that must mean that there's a lot of players just lurking in the stream. And I appreciate everything. Like, if you're just here just getting some tips or tricks, or just like here just enjoying the commentary or just the music. We're currently just hearing this very pleasing coffee. It's called Morning Coffee, and you can find it on Spotify. And it's just this relaxing, very calm music for the stream. Welcome back, Mrs. Welsknight. She's alive. She is alive. I think she had to go help Welsknight. And yeah, I'm just so thank you guys for just being here and enjoying the view, because for every viewer I have, my stream get a little bit more popular on the live stream chat on Minecraft, and that just means we can get a lot of new crafting table friends. Okay, I also need to get a better follower name. So a little thing about me is I just love my crafting tables. They're just so good in every way. Like, you can use them as scaffolding, and every time you need to do blocks, you can always grab out your crafting table and make stuff with it. Spooky. Spocky. Whoops. So let me add in before we that doesn't sound pleasant. Yeah. So my spelling is not the best. Which also reminds me to get my spelling in my description checked out, because I definitely know that there will be some. There already are some spelling mistakes. Oh, and we are actually creeping up on 2 hours of streaming now. So that's amazing. Okay, let's fly a little bit away so we can get a better view. Wow. Would you guys look at that? Let's just get... Oh, that's such a nice curve we got into the build. And I love... So, I really love this thing. So, this thing right here actually makes sense for the top part. For the top part up here. Oh. Okay, let me just show you something then. I think if I do it like there. Let me just show you a thing or two. I'm not gonna say anything, I'm just gonna look at it. All I'm gonna say. It's all I'm gonna say. Let's also check how much iron. So that's filled up. Oh, nice. We're getting filled more and more. So nice. And we are running low on rockets and enderpearls and stone. So let's go replenish that. So fire rockets there, and let's put it back so we don't forget. And enderpearls. Yep. There's a few crafting tables around. So I've been carrying all of this dirt on me for the longest time. Let's put it back. Oh. I actually think, now that I look at this, that it would make sense for us to make... And this is the thing about terraforming, there's no right or wrong. But I think if we do something like this, we can add in even more, just like detail to the... We can add in even more detail to it. Going great. Terraforming the way. Terraforming all the way. So there we go. So let's remember to fill in all of this. Let's just see how it looks. That's it. You know, I'm not that crazy. Or maybe I am. Who knows? So should we definitely need it like that and then add like... Yeah. So this is just taking a lot of inspiration from like natural spawning terrain, which is a lot of my terraforming thing. So what if we... Okay, let's see. Yeah, if we build it, let's build it a little bit more solid. So if we do it like so, and so this is what I consider solid, you know, where there's like a little bit more blocky feeling to it.
It was like a movie scene, cut out from a magazine.
So yeah,
We are not even real.
let's see how this actually turned out. Ow.
Going back to all through your
Yeah, so now this is a little bit more solid. Now we just need to add in so it doesn't look so weirdly out of place.
now the wheels are turning. I don't care as long as
So yeah, while we look at this, let me think while I take... Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, Thomas. A Dewey. So it's Dewey. It's Dewey, right? Just like saying Stewie from Family Guy, but just saying Dewey. Right? So yeah, I got an idea here. Okay, good. So you see this one right here? I actually want to use this as my vocal center point in this part of the build. So let me try something here. So this is also a very simple trick. I will just keep on like taking the just first left will be the low one, then right will be the low one, and then left. And doing like that. Let's see. Let's see if this has the effect that I am going for. Yeah, and then we can have maybe like a plateau here. Oh, you know what, guys? Should we make... We should maybe make like the plateaus right now. So like that. So you see how the dirt is right here? If we take this way, we can... Oh yeah. Well, you know, there's a lot of names, and it is 2 a.m. right now for me, so, you know, I forget. I'm sorry. So let's just take a look before we do anything. Yeah, so that will... yeah, this will give a good idea for the plateau that I keep saying. And then right here. So here we go. Just doing a simple version of a plateau. Like so. Yeah, so you're in Britain, right? If I remember correctly. Because that's the only time zone that makes like sense to be in. If you're 1 hour only. So you see, okay. So again, here we have a plateau. Here we have a walkway, like to view here. And maybe that's just where it stops for now. So let's create the way down. Oh, let's create the mountains way down. Natural. Yeah. And just take that away. Oops. Oh, put it back in. There we go. And now we have the shape to make that. Oh. Yeah. So this is yeah, I think that will work. Again, creating just this natural forming shape. So let's get back in. And I think it will do a very blocky like pre-textured thing over here. So we maybe can hit it at the right spot. That's exactly what I'm thinking. That's exactly my that's exactly what I'm thinking that I want to do. So right now I I'm thinking of like what area should we have it spiral down to, because we can definitely do that. We can definitely add in like all these like small hidden like pathways. We can also make it go inside the mountain. We could actually generate, now that I'm thinking about it, we could generate this is why I love Terraforming, just coming up with all of these like ideas on the spot. So if we look, yeah, well, that was not what I meant when looking inside. So we have this very large inside here. We could actually do something with it, because that would only make sense, right? Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Remember to take the looks. There we go. And Blue Owl joined. Yeah, you can't even see it. That's so good. So let's add in the last bit. Invite you. This will be a little bit harder maybe, I don't know. So what if we do something like that? Can we then hit it? Oh, you know what? I just reread your message, Thomas, and what you said, that was actually like what I was saying. So, and I thought you meant like that it could spiral around. I read it as spiral around, not inside. So good job on actually coming up with that idea first, with me not being able to read apparently. And we need to add stuff here. So this is gonna be a total like mob infestation, but that's just gonna what we're rolling with over here anyway. Okay, are we ready to see it? Oh, it's looking so good right now. It's looking so good. So let's do the last bit. Let's do the top. And I actually don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna add in blocks here and there. So this time I have no tips to give you. Add in a lot more. It needs to be like very fat. So I need to add a lot of blocks going up around it. There we go. So 1, 1, 1, 1. We're just adding like one block here and there. And let's come down again. Yeah, look at that. Just take a look at that. Oh, it's kind of hard to take a look when we're not on the right side. So my first thought is that that side is actually cutting off way too much, so we need to make that way too thicker. Somehow we need to make this thicker. But hey, that's the thing we're doing. Just adding. It looks so funny, we can't see the shoulders, but we can see where they are anyway. So we're just gonna go in, and of course, because we're adding so much, we need to add so it doesn't look out of place. You can see it. Yeah, I think we are at it. I think we're at that point. Oop. Yeah. So it looks like it follows that, but this still stands a little bit out. But I think let's just take. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's how we're gonna do it. It just will have to add the detail with the curvature. Yeah, over here it makes a little bit more sense. If you see, like here, it just makes that much more sense. So if we, here on the final notes, jump up here, and we want to have some we want to have an entrance. Where should we do it? And where should it also come out? Can't really think of something right now. But yeah, maybe it's just how it's gonna be right now. It's looking really good right now. Yeah. So I think that's gonna be it for this side, and I think we are done with it. I think we're done with it as a base form, that is. If we place the silver right here, it looks like it has the beacon. It have the beacon. And now I just looked up, and I want this to just be like that. Whoops. Yeah. So that's it. And I think for now, that's what we're gonna do. I'm getting a little bit tired and a little bit drowsy, so I think I will stop the stream here. So let's turn to the mountain and say a proper goodbye. Let's turn off the music, and I would like to say thank you guys so much for watching. Today has been a massive progress episode. We have done a lot of work over here, and I would like to say thank you guys for being here for the 2-hour stream. I hope you guys have a good night, good morning, good evening, or wherever you are in the world. I hope to see you next time. Have a good one.